Hi guys! I hope you are all doing fabulous. For today's video, I am going to be doing a look with a new palette that I recently purchased. I purchased the Rust palette from Melt Cosmetics. This is the outer packaging, and the palette packaging matches, which I appreciate. I love the colors. It's such a pretty package. Anyway, I'm going to open it up. Here are all the beautiful shades, and I will have swatches at the end of the video for you. This palette cost $58. And just to give you some information, the new Rust palette, extended and greater than ever, because you couldn't get enough of our #1 selling stack. This did come as a stack at one point in time, but I think that they're discontinuing their stacks. I've never used them, so I can't compare their formula with the stack to their eyeshadow palettes. 10 essential shades of warm neutrals and treasured metallics that weather the test of time. Burnt, worn, rusted, and rich. Open your eyes to a new era of rust. I am relatively new to Melt Cosmetics. I have already primed my eyes, and I used my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in anti-aging. And the only thing I have on my face is my skincare, and I put a little bit of my La Mer concealer right underneath, and then a little bit of powder. And of course I did my brows. So these colors are very pretty. Trying to figure out what I want to do. With my Chanel number 19 brush, which is no longer made, I'm going to try and find a similar brush like this, because this one's still in good shape, but my other one is starting to wear out. Worst things in the world, but that's sad. I am going to go ahead and I want to use Rot 2. One dip into the palette. I'm going to be placing this on my outer V. Ooh, that is a very rich brown. Wow. Nicely pigmented. With a Royal and Langnickel brush. I don't know the name of this one. I purchased these so long ago, but it's a little bit of an angled one, if you can see that. I'm going to be dipping into Antique. I just want to go ever so slightly above Rot 2, that first color we laid. With my Luxie 207 brush, yep, I'm going into the shade Classic, and I'm going to place this right above that last shade, up by the eye, by the brow. Now with my Delium Golden Triangle number 773 brush, I am going to go into the shade Ravage. And I'm only going to use one side of the brush. I want to place this right next to that very first initial color we used. Now on the flip side of that brush, I'm going to flip that brush over and I am going to go into the shade Tarnish. Oh, that's so pretty. Ooh. That is a pretty color. I like that. I am now going to use my Bare Minerals, and this is the tapered shadow brush. I have had this in my collection for a very long time. And I'm using my Chanel Ombre Premier Top Coat. And this is in the shade 317, Carte Blanche. And I am just going to place that right there. And I'm going to do a little bit more blending in just a minute. Because you know I like to be sparkly and extra. Grabbing that brush that I use for the 2 lid shades, and I'm just tapping ever so slightly to blend that Chanel color in with what I already had laid down. I'm going to use my Sigma E30 pencil brush, and I'm going into that first color that we used. It's dark. Lightly placing that right under my lash line. I'm going to use my Delium 773 brush again. I'm just making sure there's no excess product from the other shadows that I used. You don't have to use a new brush for each shadow. I have this, and then I have a color switch. Otherwise, I would have so many dirty brushes and have to wash them every single night. I am going to use both Antique and Classic right at the tip of the brush there. And going right under the color I just laid. I am going to step off camera for a moment and finish this look, and I'll be right back. So Chanel came out with a new mascara. That's my little sample. And this is the Le Volume Stretch de Chanel. And it's a mascara volume and length with a 3D painted brush. And this is in the shade 10, Noir. I wanted to try this. This wand is kind of creepy. And I mean that in a nice way. It's just, it's not like creepy, but it is big. And I'm going to do my very best to make sure I don't put the mirror in front of the camera. I'm liking the results. Look at that. I like this mascara thus far, and then continue to see how I like it. And of course, I'm not going to know anything until I've worn it a couple times to see if there's any flaking or itching or irritation. So, so far so good. Okay, so don't forget, guys, I'm going to have swatches at the end of the video. So after I tell you bye-bye. Anyway, my initial thoughts on this palette, stunning. I really, really like this look. It is so pretty and intense, and I like it. I'm so happy I do. I was afraid that I would try the Milk Cosmetics palette and I wouldn't like it. You're going to see some more Melt palettes in the near future. Anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed this video and this look. I really like it. It's stunning. If you wouldn't mind, would you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up or a like? I would appreciate it. Also, if you're new here, thank you for clicking on and watching this video and taking a chance on me. I would love to have you as part of my beautiful YouTube family, and I truly do have the best YouTube family. We are kind to each other, and I love my YouTube family. It really is amazing. So if you'd like to become part of this family that is amazing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also, leave in the comments. Well, we're into August 2020, which 2020 has proven to be kind of a year that we could have all just hit fast forward on. But also, do you want to see a second look with this? And I know some people don't like the neutrals and everything, but let me know if you want to see another look, and I will be happy to oblige. And I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for clicking on this video and watching it. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. I love you guys so very much, and I love doing these videos. It's a form of stress relief and creativity for me. So I'm just so very honored and happy to have all of my subscribers and even anybody that just clicked on this video just to see what it was all about. Anyway, I will see you in my next video, which will be soon, I promise. I'm going to get better. I am. Anyway, you guys, you have a wonderful week, and I love you all. Bye. Mwah. Much love. Classic. Antique. Erode. Rubbish. These pack a lot of pigment. Tarnish. Rust. Redo, redox, not quite sure how they pronounce that, and mar. Ravage, and Rot 2. And here are these beautiful swatches of the Rust palette by Melt Cosmetics.